Hi everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today or tonight is March 2nd, 2019. Today, taking a look at DigiByte, a coin to know. What should you know about DigiByte? So let's go take a look at it. First off, please keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. Alright, so DigiByte. If you didn't know, I just started looking at this coin a few days ago, and I am diving down into the layers of its technology and what it actually is, and familiarizing myself with this coin. And that's because I did a reading on it. Check out my previous video on a reading that I did for this, and it's quite interesting. You might find it entertaining too. But nevertheless, this coin has like a lot of things going for it, and I can't believe there isn't more advertisement and excitement about it. There is a lot of excitement, but no one is talking about it nearly to the amount that I think it deserves. Anyway, moving on. So DigiByte, I'm taking a look at this thing. I've only been looking at it for a few days, so give me a break here. But hey, there'll be more videos on this thing. So what is DigiByte? DigiByte, its ticker is DGB, and it is a coin, not a token. Also, one of the cool things that it has is that it is very fast. It is very fast. It has 15-second block times right now. Total supply is about 21 billion, and that will be reached in 2040, okay? And make a note, that number, 21 billion. Does that number sound familiar? Bitcoin, 21 million. So this is 1,000 times more coins out there than Bitcoin. And yeah, I know there's some stuff there that have been lost for Bitcoin and so on. But the price, if that was the case right now, if DigiByte was completely in tandem with Bitcoin, this thing would be at $3. Right now it's at a penny. So what does that tell you? Maybe some opportunity? Maybe not. It just depends, right? But keep that in mind. This is basically based off of Bitcoin way back when, and then a lot of things have really been changed and upgrades about it, and it is its own coin and has actually been for quite some time. For instance, 560 transactions per second. Okay? How many does the granddaddy have, right? Nowhere near. But one thing that's really cool about this coin too is that it's divisible to 8 decimal places. So when it does increase in price, it can still go down to a fairly small amount, so it can accommodate basically the pennies and the nickels and the dimes, right? Because it's divisible with 8 decimal places. Really cool stuff. It also this thing is like secure too. It has five multi-algorithmic mining algos on it, and we'll cover that here in a little bit, okay? But these are just some of the real broad definition things. Before I forget, let me go ahead and kill this. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe, get notified. Make sure you hit that get notified, because I often drop videos at sporadic times throughout the day, so you want to get notified. Okay, so moving on about this fantastic coin, and keep in mind this is just my opinion, alright? So what is DigiByte? Well, you can think of it as being, the easiest way I guess is to think of it as being in layers. And this is actually how they approach it on the DigiByte's website. So you have layers, and so what layers do we have? We have an application layer, we have a digital asset layer, and then the core protocol layer. So within the application layer, what do you have? You have dApps, distributed applications. And then you have CAPS, which are centralized applications. And then our good old friend smart contracts. Okay? And that's in the application layer. In the digital asset layer, that's where the DigiBytes are. That's where they live. And a DigiByte is a bit of data, a representation of larger data, or a unit that holds value and cannot be counterfeited, duplicated, hacked, all that good security stuff, okay? DigiBytes can be used to secure value for many things, And here's an example of some of the payloads that some of the use cases and stuff that it can be used for. Money, of course, documents, videos, messages, music, photos, all that good lovely digital stuff we're all familiar with. Lots of stuff in here and more that can follow under this category. Also, in the digital asset layer, there's the public ledger and the mining security part, which has 5 different mining algos, and that just really blows me away. And yeah, we'll get to that here in just a second. Let's cover this core protocol layer first. So the core protocol, that's where all the communication protocols are. You have the global network and the decentralized nodes and all that good stuff. Okay, so that should give you a real very high level view of the basic layers that comprise DigiByte. Okay, and you can think of like okay, well what can be what can be a node? Okay, basically a server, a computer, a phone that's connected to the DigiByte network becomes a node, and that helps relay the transactions. So be a node. Yeah, I am. I downloaded the wallet and stuff like that, spinning up a full node on my PC. I have a spare PC. I'm going to do that and support the network. Be looking into mining here real quick. And yeah, you guys, take a look at that stuff. This is an interesting coin, and it's a wonderful project to be a part of. So DigiShield was launched way back when, and it's part of the security. And MultiShield is really is basically its upgrade. Okay. And MultiShield, they call it MultiShield because this is the one that encompasses the 5 separate mining algorithms, the MAs, and they're equally weighted. Okay, so 5, what is that? 20%. They each get 20%. Okay, so out of 100% divided by 5, hey, that's 20% each, and they each get equally weighted, but each MA has a difficulty adjustment that's weighted dynamically against the others. This is like really cool. This is really cool. The one thing about it is that this weight is adjusted dynamically. That's on the fly. Pretty dang close to real time. That's every time a block gets done. To remember when a block gets done, 15-second blocks, right? Yeah, so that is pretty darn quick for the difficulty adjustment to take place. It's oh yeah, there's what is that? Skyrim, yeah. Anyway, I embedded this on a web page I currently had just for I didn't have time to make a full thing. Anyway, you don't need to know that. Skyrim's cool. Anyway, so MultiShield. Yeah, MultiShield is really cool. It's weighted dynamically, and I don't think there's anything out there that does that. For the difficulty adjustment. This is like taking that to the extreme. Okay, this is MultiShield, and within MultiShield you have they have 5 to really not to completely eliminate ASIC, ASIC, the miners and stuff like that, but to make sure that they don't basically take over the entire pool like they pretty much have for Bitcoin now. So within that you have the algos. You have SHA-256, you have Script is ASIC, you have Qubit, which is GPU and CPU, but I don't know how really powerful CPU is these days, right? But anyways, GPU, Skyne, and Grossel. So Skyne's really cool, same as this other one, Grossel. They're both really cool, really fast. And so that is MultiShield. Take a look at MultiShield, go to their website, do your research. You'll be happy you did. Also, another big thing that is in DigiByte is DigiID. And this is really cool. It's you download the wallet. It's like on your Android or whatever. You download the wallet and you sync up and stuff like that. And you can use your fingerprint. Like if you have a fingerprint reader on your phone, hey, it connects right in. So you can use your fingerprint in lieu of typing in that some type of a passcode, right? And you do have that passcode too that you can type in. It's like a six digit number. But you can also just hit your finger on it, wham, boom, and that's really cool. They also have another really cool thing that you can test this out with on your phone. Gosh, where is it? It's under it's not the foundation. It's I gotta find it. I'll look for it in here, but it is, oh gosh, where is this? Getting started implementations. This is digi-id.io, and you can download it. See, there's the DigiID. It looks just like that. Really slick, cool interface. You can download it at the Google Play Store, the Apple Store. Okay, and you scan something in and it works. And then they have this Atom ID. This is really cool too. So one thing that's cool about this is that this is compliant with the GDPR for the EU. Really, really cool stuff. And let's see, there's a place that's like in the forums, I think. Is this it where you can try it? Yeah, this is it. You see that link? Let me go back so you can see it. So you go all the way down and you find DigiByte forums. So after you download your wallet, you go ahead and you can like scan something in. You bring this web page up, okay, and you can scan it in, whammo, and it will take you to a chat application, which is like really, really cool. And I had this hooked up with my phone, and then also on this website here. I brought up the website on my phone. So I actually went to digibyteforums.io on my phone, and I scanned this bad boy in, and I was like doing a little tiny simple chat demo. Way cool, way cool. Anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. That is DigiID, which can be used for a lot of things. For authentication, we saw that. Let me get back out of here. This Atom ID thingy, this is really cool. And yeah, there's this stuff is starting to be implemented, guys. It's starting to be implemented. It's exciting times. Okay, exciting times. Just from the tech point of view. Really exciting. Not even talking about price. But anyway, DigiID, check it out, way cool. And then also we have good old SegWit. And SegWit, this DigiByte was one of the very first to actually implement SegWit, which is segregated witness. And basically what that does is it pretty much removes the signature from the block per se. And so it helps to really increase the number of space for the transactions. Okay, and it does some other stuff like that. But SegWit, segregated witness, check that out if you're not familiar with it. It's something to do your research, and it's important to get familiar with what these things are. You can't explain it here in like 2-3 minutes. You got to go and read it and learn what SegWit is. Also learn what like a Merkle tree is. Okay, what is a Merkle tree? MERKEL, Merkle or KLE, one of those two, but it's Merkle tree. And check that out and see. That's where you'll see the SHA kick in. And anyway, go check it out. Do your own research. Okay. So that is basically what I've learned so far on DigiByte, and very impressed. I am very impressed with this, to say the least. Yeah, so check them out. It's really cool. They have a really, really good community. Quite awesome. Can't say enough about them so far. Yeah, I mean, they're great. So if you go to their main page, their main site here, they also have a bunch of videos. I think it's under, well, here's their community. So they have their official, sign up for that, their official Twitters, and the different channels here that they have. They're on a bunch of social media, Telegram, of course. They have the wallets. Okay, this is where you download your wallet. Android, hey, visit the Play Store. There you go. If you have Linux, there you go. Get it there. So 64, 32-bit, whatever, Windows, Mac. There you go. There are your wallets. So, and then they have the third-party wallet. So here's that Coinomi, right? Coinomi wallet. That's fairly new. Trezor. Yeah, we know what that is. Way cool. We've heard of some of these wallets. And some we haven't, which is still really cool. It's getting out there. And let's see what else. Yeah, they have like the economy that you can take a look at. It shows where they're at. They have WireX, transfer digibytes to a debit card. Wow, isn't that cool? So, I mean, just a whole lot of stuff. They have blockchain here. Oh, look, here's the 3 layers, okay? Application, digital asset layer, core. There you go. Let's see. They also have Digibat. Yeah, Digibat. And in here, tons of digital tutorials. So check that out, okay? They have the news press releases, the videos right here. You can donate to them if you want. A lot of resources. Look at all this stuff you can go and do your homework on. All right, so that is Digibyte on what I've learned so far. Way cool. All right, so this is on CoinGecko. And where are they at right now? Digibyte? Yeah, down in the last hour. Okay, well, so what? It's like negative 0.3%. And, well, let's go look at their chart. Excuse me. And if you don't know, if you didn't know, you can click on their website up here, and it'll take you to the main website. Also, Explorers and all that good stuff. Here's their GitHub repo, so you can click it right there. Same as their social. This is on CoinGecko, okay? You can get to their Reddit, their Twitter, all that good stuff, okay? So let's go over to Trading View and take a look at their Chartorama. So this is on Bittrex, DGB, BTC pairing, and here we go. Yeah, so this is the, I think this is the 4 hour, where's the time thing on here? It disappeared, isn't that funny? Yeah, 4 hour, okay. So let's take a look, see what's going on here. Well, we can see that it's, hasn't been too bad of late. Looks like perhaps a double bottom here. And keep in mind, this is not, don't take this for like any type of investment stuff, okay? We're just looking at some charts. All right, so if we take a line here, so yeah, we could have a double bottom, right? Double bottom. Really cool. One here, one here. Yeah, so we'll see what's going on. And as we can see, it's going up at a pretty good rate. All the way, it reached all the way up into here, which is really cool. And one thing that I like to do is I like to do something that's called Wyckoff, which has to deal with the where you mark up a chart based on it's kind of like the theory of looking into the composite operator, which is the market maker, okay? So I'm going to mark this up real quick. And how I do that is I get out my little annotation call out chart here. And what I look for is first a big old long downtrend. And I look for the pretty much the very bottom of it. And so right around here, I'm seeing right here, that's what I would call point of last supply. Okay, and this is Wyckoff. Go ahead and do research on Wyckoff if you haven't. Really cool stuff. I might be having some videos on Wyckoff if anyone is interested in it. But anyway, right here, I'm marking this up as the selling climax. Okay. And after that, you have something called the automatic rally. Okay. And then after that, you have a secondary test. And then another test. And then it kind of just bounces up and down. And what you do is you go to the bottom of the selling climax, draw a line. Oops, that was a terrible line, wasn't it? Let's make that, yeah, it's white. Let's make that white. Let's Let's make that boom. Isn't that interesting? Let's make that one white and solid. I have no idea where it's... Okay, that's better. So at the bottom of the selling climax, we draw a line, and at the automatic rally or automatic response, draw another line, and basically in between here is the trading range. Okay, the trading range. And as we can see, it dropped a little bit below, doing some more tests. And then now it's way up here right in the middle of the range. And so what you look forward to do is to basically test the ranges and see if it will bounce out. All right, and so this one looks, you know, pretty good. It's going out that way, and it's going up fairly steep. There's a lot of interest in here. Let's go look at the 1 hour. Okay, so here's Mr. 1 hour, and yeah, a little bit of resistance right up here. I'll draw another line there. See where that is? Pretty close in the middle. Yep, there it is. Notice how that line, this resistant line, yeah, it hit something there, but there's really not a lot of stuff over in here. It's like here you see a line. Okay, we have a couple hits. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hits, almost 5 hits, right? A lot of hits on that. But this is fairly in the center here. But when you go to Wyckoff, you're not going to get a lot of hits on the traditional TA stuff for what do you call it? Support and what do they call it? Rejection. I know it's something else. I need more coffee. Anyway, but right now this is looking pretty good. It's going through its Wyckoff pattern. If you haven't heard of Wyckoff, you can just go to Google. Oops. Just go Wyckoff Spring, go to images, and here's one I like. You'll see it. Hopefully you can see this over here, but you can see how it goes down. Has point last supply, SC, selling climax, AR, ST, and then it goes up and down. It has phases until it gets to a spring, and then that's when it goes zoop. Yeah, it goes zoop. you gotta use the sound effects. It makes charting better, you know, trust me on that. But anyway, type in Wyckoff. If you haven't heard of Wyckoff, just look at the pictures and images and stuff, and you'll see, oh my gosh, I've seen these patterns before. Yeah, tell me about it. Anyway, so that is DigiByte, and this very well, I mean, it could bounce up here. This very well right here, that very well could be a spring. Okay, it could be a spring, and this could be the jump across the creek, so they call it. Okay, and we'll see where this goes. But anyway, it looks like it's going somewhere. Not trading advice. I mean, it's already going up. This would have been, of course, the place to. It seems like the market seems to sell down in this area, and we always want to buy low, sell high, right? Anyway, best of luck to everyone on that. Not trading advice for sure. Do your own research. All your trades are your own calls. And I'm just marking this up the way I see it. And so you can go ahead and try marking a chart up yourself. Okay, so that is about it. So I'm going to see if there's anyone on the chat. If there is, wonderful. And let's see. Oh, there are. Hey, everyone. How's it going? So Jade Emperor's in. Right on, Jade. Okay. Christoph. Hey, Christoph. How's it going? Busy Mountain. Howdy. And TJ. Hey. How's it going, TJ? And then Christoph says, hey, just found your channel today. Well, awesome. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, man. Awesome. 40 times. So you think it's going to go up 40 times? I hope so. If that's what you meant. Let's see, TJ, fast, cheap, secure, 1,000 times more than BTC. Yeah, that was a point. I said 1,000 times more than BTC. So let's go here to Mr. Day. Let's go here to Mr. Day. And where's it at right now? Well, let's do this. Let's see, DGB, USD, T. Okay, so fairly new chart on versus USDT, okay? It's still climbing up against the dollar, guys. Muy importante, huh? Okay, so I'm just trying to get a better zoom in here. Okay, so right now, I switched over here because it's just easier for math, right? Because Bitcoin's, what, almost 4,000. Anyway, so this is a penny. And 4,000 divided by 1,000 is $4, right? So this is at a penny. So where is... So if this thing was equivalent... Well, not equivalent. Let's say on par to BTC. Like, holy cow. That it is right there, man. And that is just to be at on par with BTC as far as like price equilibrium. So you have 1,000 of these for one BTC. Because that's the breakdown. There's 21 billion of these compared to 21 million BTC. And so as you can see, I've gone over a bunch of stuff at the beginning of the video. It says DigiByte is cool. It has the UTXO, excuse me, UTXO. And which Bitcoin has, and it's like it has like a lot of stuff, a lot of similarities, but with a lot of add-ons to Bitcoin. Okay, it's faster, yeah, 1,000 times. It's faster. It's what, 15-second blocks. Let's go back to my little thing here. 15-second blocks. 5 multi-algorithms, 560 transactions per second. It's widely distributed around the entire world, over 200,000 nodes. Okay? dApps, caps, smart contracts, digital asset layers, has the multi-shield, the digital ID, has SegWit, has some other stuff coming on it. It just has things being added on, making this like... this is a huge important project, okay? Anyway, let's get back to the questions. I think I got a little bit off track. I never get off track. Imagine that, huh? Yeah, should be 1/1000th of BTC. That's right. So if BTC's $4,000, this should be $1. I mean, excuse me, $4. If it's $1,000, then this should be $1, right? Anyway, yes, smart contract coming. Yep, that's right. This is in the works. In the works, guys. Yeah, DigiID, covered that with the phone. I did a little test on that today. It was fast. It was really fast. I entered something on my laptop and hit like enter, and it showed up on my phone in about 2 to 3 seconds. Way cool. Way cool. And yeah, extremely decentralized. That's right. Very, very decentralized. It'll be very difficult to very difficult to take this thing down as it stands right now. Nearly impossible. To take this thing down, what they'd have to do is take down the entire internet. Okay? Take down the entire internet. Christoph says, I'm learning fast. Well, I'm trying to. I mean, this is a high priority. This is an important coin. And so, yeah, I got to look at this thing, man. It's exciting stuff. And don't forget, if you don't know, I'm a coder, okay? I'm a coder. And this is one thing. If you're a coder as well, and you love DigiByte, and you haven't done anything, then stop watching this video. Stop it. Go and spin up a node. Go and mine. Go and do a demo application on Node.js. Make a website. So there's some demos out there for other developers. If you can do that right now. Go out and do that and get it done and spread the love, and then come back and watch the rest of this video. Okay, these guys Um, it's one thing to, I mean, it's open source. It's an open community, and it's where just sitting doesn't get things done. All right, just sitting and hoping. Oh, I hope it goes up and lackadaisy and okay, and opportunities here, and I'll just wait for somebody else to open the door. Maybe the door will open automatically. All that stuff. No. Go code. Go make examples, working examples that other coders that might not have your sophistication or ability can go look at and start to implement this stuff. Okay? And this is particularly for the DigiID right now, because the smart contracts it's still being built. Okay? But yeah, mainly for like the DigiID and stuff like that. Okay? If you can, if you're coders, that would be totally awesome. Help out the community. Okay. All right, so that's my coder rant. For me, I'm just now learning about it. I mean, I only looked at this thing a few days ago. That's when it popped up on my radar. So, Adam Raj, let's see what Adam has to say. All things have souls, including cryptos under Tao teachings. Absolutely. If your third eye is open. Yep. The energy around DGB is akin to that of a good heart, which is impressive. All psychics can see this energy. Yep. It's more than a good heart. It's like stronger than that. There's huge think of, you have a good heart. Okay? Digibyte has a good heart, and it's sitting by a lake. This thing has the energy of the trees and the lake and the mountains and the mountains in the distance. I mean, it has huge energy around it. Way cool. And yeah, if you guys didn't know, I teach. What I mainly do is I teach meditation, and I do Taoist style meditative practices and stuff like that. And part of Tao, is one of the 5 pillars, is something that's called roughly divination. And that's how I learned to do the remote viewing, is from my Sifu teacher. And so I learned it basically through his family line, they're all Taoists and stuff like that. And so I learned to actually do an Asian Chinese style type of remote viewing. So I'm not like the normal remote viewers that you see out there, but I can still get into the energy and stuff like that. Interesting thing. Total sidetrack again, but like I said, I never go on tangents. Anyway, thanks for the input there, TJ. Happy face. Okay, great. You're welcome for the info, Adam. Yeah, Christoph says we all need to learn a lot about DGB. So much information. Yeah, there's a lot of information on that. A lot of information to cover. This is just like real basic stuff that I typed out. I typed out and did. And yeah, so hopefully I try to break it down. Sometimes if you break down stuff real simple and easy, that helps you know, get your arms around it. Christoph says, I'm going to share this video too. Well, thank you so much. Share this, share the love, share the information you have about Digibyte. You know, if you make videos, go ahead and do a video on Digibyte on what you know, or I'm doing this on what I think people should know about it. I'm just learning, so I'm doing it from like their perspective. If for the new people out there, the noobs to Digibyte, hey, what is Digibyte? Digibyte's a coin that's like really cool, okay? And some people just look at it that far and they go on and they look at the price. They think everything's priced. No. This is beyond that. It's like Digibyte is like almost beyond the crypto world, and there's only a few that have that type of energy that are beyond crypto. Okay, there's this one, there's VeChain, and then there's the key. And for me, those are like the ones that are really going to have implications and ramifications beyond the crypto world. Okay, real life changing stuff. Anyway, thanks for sharing. TG says cool. TSA, DHS. What do you mean by those? Government deal. Cool. Wow. I haven't heard anything about TSA, DHS, or a government deal. Please specify. Hey, Fahwad. Oh, Fahwad brings up a really good point. He says, "Hey, brother, look into this. The Chinese government ranks cryptos. Yeah, we've seen those rankings, right? Why was the key not on the list? I thought they were buddies with the government. They are buddies with the government. But keep in mind that there are a ton of really small so-called companies which could be considered government agencies. But, if a gas station on the corner is owned by the government, that could be a government agency, and they put out a list for cryptos. That's basically what you have. And on that particular list that's being published, you have to opt in and do something to get on the list. And VeChain opted out. TKY, they don't do jack. They don't have time for that stuff. So it's like they probably ignored it or something. But they're not on the list either. But don't think that is an official Chinese ministry list of cryptos. It's not. And that's what makes the difference. So anything that's on that list, disregard. Disregard. It's not from... it's not from anything of any significance. Totally disregard it, okay? So, Christoph says, I'm already part of the community. Awesome! Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here. Hi to everyone else that's in the community. They do have a great community, I must say. On that remote viewing video that I did. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. But man, I got so many great questions that were like real world questions. They weren't CryptoKitties questions, okay? People had valuable input. They gave me back feedback on their insights on what they thought some of the drawings were going to be or what they meant to them. Way cool. Highly appreciate that. And that's what it's all about, man. That's how things grow organically. And when you have a community like that, that's how things grow organically. Very interesting stuff, and great community for Digibyte. And there's some other coins out there too. Fantastic communities. Digibyte, fantastic community. Okay? Excuse me, let me get some coffee. Okay, yeah, Fahwad. Thanks for watching, by the way. Good to see you, brother. Great work, brother. Thanks, Christoph. Oh, I have the Adam says Fawad, he did list the key in his list. See the previous video and stuff. Yeah, down in the links below, I have a list of coins to take a look at that have interesting energy about them. Okay, just because they have interesting energy about them does not mean that price is going to be reflected. Like the key is suck and win, man. But it's a really awesome project. Same as VeChain. VeChain has been like its favorite number is -5% every day. But hopefully, it's turned around a bit. But that official Chinese thing that you might have seen other YouTubers talk about, the official list and stuff, that list is BS, okay? It's not from a ministry of China. It's not like the government-sponsored list. There's a lot of things in China because of the way the country is, and you know it's communist and stuff like that, on how just like a little gas station can be like put out an official list. And so what's put out there is a bunch of BS. It's not like real deal. You have to, it's like you have to sign up to get put on it. You have to opt in, and VChain said no. The Key, I haven't heard of what they did, but they're not on the list, so I'm certainly saying they're no. They don't give a darn about it. It's like nothing important. TJ, great video. Thanks, TJ. Appreciate it. No one, greetings from the other side. Greetings from the other side. Thanks, man. Michael wants to know ontology thoughts. Neo killer rumors. No, Neo's worst enemy is Neo. The Key coming off Neo basically is, I would say the Key coming off of Neo, other than Neo themselves. Let's put it that way. That was pretty much the wooden spike in the heart, in its heart. Okay. And ontology, yeah, ontology is not. There's some funky energy going on there. Neo, I think, is still going to be. I think Neo has energy to be up this year, but it no longer has like long-term 3-5 year energy about it. Okay, and that changed. That changed recently. But ontology, let's go take a look at Ont. Oh yeah, so there's that's where Digibyte needs to be, just so it's on par with 1 to 1,000 the ratio, right? And as you can see, we have a lot of opportunity here, right? Okay, let's go look at ONT. O-N-T. I like looking at things versus ETH. Okay, what do we have going on for ONT? We see here a big old dip, boom, increase, and then we have the dreaded bleed out, don't we? Ooh, the bleed out. Hate the bleed out. We all hate the bleed out. But what do we also have going on here? Okay, got my little brush. Double bottom, yeah. Coming down here, let's see. It's already had its big spike up. What do you call that kind of flag, right? Is that a bull flag or a bear flag? And so usually that's what happens on that type of, that's a bull flag. That usually what happens, we'll see. As you can see, like right here, that's a little bit of an example. This one can go either way. Usually, if you look at flags and stuff like on trading info or something like that, it'll show you the usual direction of where it's going to go, but it looks kind of like it's going to go like that. That's the general energy in the market right now. But it hit this part here. If you're going over resistance, it didn't care about resistance. I really don't look too much at resistances and stuff like that. But just looking at it, let's take a look at it from Wyckoff. Can we do that from Wyckoff? It came down here. Lots of supply. People selling. Okay, ran out of supply. Let's see. Let's take a look at this volume. I gotta like purchase Trading View or something like that. Okay, so what we're doing, we're looking at supply. Then down here, we're looking at the volume. If you can see the volume right there on August. Yeah, it's about the highest that it's been until about here, about equal of what it's been here. So it basically got bumped up twice by almost, I'd say, about equal amounts. The volume in between, weak, compared over to the far left, weak volume. No interest, dying off. Nobody's doing anything. And this is versus ETH. Yeah, it might be getting a little bit tired. Just like this, right? What's your opinion? Also, if we just do like our standard lines, okay, we could draw a line here. We go look at the bottoms. Okay, what does that tell us? Not much. What does this line tell us? We do the tops. Oh, it's getting close to something. Yeah. Spirals up, whatever, but I don't think it's going to make it that far. It looks like it needs to start doing something pretty quick here, doesn't it? This is on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hour. I usually like looking at things on the 4 hour. And oh, okay, so here we actually have a Wyckovian pattern where we have the point of last supply. Okay, so supplies, sellers are drying up. So with a little bit of volume, it bumped it way up. Okay, there's actually a heck of a lot more volume here. Right here, heck of a lot more volume. It didn't do anything. And those are greens. See how it hardly bumped it up over here compared to this. Okay. This is the same and more volume than this huge spike. So what does that tell you? That tells you that over here the order book was really thin and it didn't take no, over here the order book was really thin and it didn't take hardly anything to bump it up in price. Okay, which means not a lot of yeah, there you go. Yeah, they were able to buy it and it didn't take much to bump it up. And then that's a sign of weakness when something can be tossed around, basically tossed around the room so easily with so little effort. Wham, it drops. And so they did a secondary test, took it down from the point of last supply. Wham, let's drop this bad boy to see how far it'll go. And it went all the way down here to the selling climax. Okay, and then an automatic rally, and then it came down for a secondary test, and then they say, hey, let's bump it up again, and then they did, and it's going down, and so they're going to have another secondary test. They might try to do another test up because this one went up. That's what I'm thinking they're going to do. From a psychological point of view, they're saying, okay, it's here, here, here. Yeah, it went up this far and we rejected. Let's see if we can do it again. Okay, and then okay, it got up here and then it went down here. And what they're doing is that they're trying to establish a trading range, because if you take the bottom of the automatic rally, which would be from, I mean, is this the right automatic rally? It's actually this one over here is the automatic rally. So if we take the bottom of that and then we take the top of it, that gives us basically, we go up to the wick here, unless it's like really outlandish. That's our trading range here, and I'm doing it over on this side because that makes more sense. This is more of a micro. This is more of a macro. And so, get my stupid line thing off of there. So if we're looking at that, yeah, it's going down to a test. This pattern where down here is yeah, point of last supply, selling climax, automatic rally, chop 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 chop, distribution. Let's go test the low again, do the game again, and yeah. So take a look at Wyckoff. You'll see that pattern. Check out Wyckoff Spring, because then they'll go down here. They'll test the low and it might get really low, okay, and then it could go zoop. So we'll see. So check out the Wyckoff Spring on the images and stuff like that under Google or Dogpile or whatever you use, right? You can also get a book on Wyckoff. He has like, I think 7, 8, 9 books out there, and he's dead, but interesting. That's on the psychology of the CO, the composite operator, the market makers, the ones who can actually make the market move. So we'll see where this goes, but yeah, looks like it's definitely in play, and it looks like they might try to come up here and test this up here to see how high it can go. You can't say, I think it's a little bit too soon for them to go down, but they'll go test high and then they'll go down, or either vice versa. But if they go down, it might go like they're going to try to push it way down here like this again. And so we'll see where it bounces. It's a market. It can go either way. Check out Wyckoff. Okay. Thanks for the question. So that is AUNT, and that is AUNT versus ETH. Just looking at some stuff here. Neo killer rumors. Is AUNT a Neo killer rumor? Yeah, it's certainly looks like it had a lot of things. What really killed Neo was when one of its nodes went down, and then the unforkable forked. Remember that? And that was like, okay, Neo has some issues. Key is, it's right then. It's like, man, we can't. We're doing a government thing. We can't rely on Neo. That's all there is to it. Ontology. Something going on there, man, but it's I don't know. It's like Ontology's competing with Neo, and I thought they were friends. Maybe something has changed, but I don't look into AUNT. I know there's a lot of. I mean, look at this opportunity here. This is 0.004, and this is ETH, okay? 0.004, all the way up to 0.008. That's about 100%. 100% right there, guys. Look at this one. Boom. So 0.00, let's say 0.045 to 75. There you go. 65%, 70%. Yeah. I mean, there's some, and that's just on ETH. Look, here's another one. There's opportunities here. You don't have to be on BitMEX and leveraging your heart out, breaking the law and stuff if you're a U.S. citizen and worrying about that. There's opportunities without being able to short. TJ says, wow. Oh, let's see. Michael E says, I feel like the key is at its bottom. Just bought 300,000 a day. $300,000 or 300,000 the key? I'm sure it's 300,000 the key. If we go over to, we have to go over to KuCoin for that. We'll go to Demarkets under search TKY. There it is. Whammo whammo. It's at 161. We'll scroll on out here. Can't get much closer to the bottom than that, can you? I mean, yeah, there's pretty much the bottom, and he got in here. So good job. That's when you get in at the bottom. Can it go lower? Oh yeah, it can go lower. Does it look like it? Michael doesn't think so. But look at this thing. Look at that nice rise from let's just call that 1,400, okay? Up to 4,000. Imagine that. Isn't that nice? That was a really nice run. And now he got in down here. So best of luck to you, man. Best of luck to you. I bet you're happy you got in. Yeah, so yeah, the key does look like it's at its bottom. Okay, best luck to you, Michael. And Mr. DCY says, any price predictions? Price predictions on what? Let me know. And Icon is at the bottom too. You know, there's a lot of things that are at the bottom. A lot of things that are at the bottom. Let's go over here to To this thingy. TRX, yeah, they can. Let me hit pair. Let's go to vet. $4 hour. Let's go to the day. Lots of things near the bottom. See that? And there's a lot of coins that kind of look like this, where all of a sudden we switched. We had a change in character of the market. And so things are going up. They're still low. They're still relatively low, not at the exact bottom. If you got in here, like on any of the coins, congratulations. But still getting in here, just look at the top and say, okay, well, look at the upside potential versus. Excuse me. Swallowed wrong. So you can say, oh, look at the upside potential versus the downside potential. Okay, your risk versus reward. And how you do things, that's how you do things. But a lot of people look at risk versus reward and stuff like that. And there's a lot of coins in here that are really down towards their historic lows. They're not too far away from it. Right? So what do you do in those circumstances? Is that where you sell, or is that where you buy? Or maybe you bought and are just holding. That's cool. Whatever you guys want to do. I just wish you guys the best. Whatever type of trading thing you do. But a lot of coins are like that, man. A lot of coins. Yeah, so Icon. What is that? ICX? Go look at ICX real quick. All I know that you might not is that they had a public survey in Korea a while ago about what they thought the top coin was going to be, and it wasn't Icon. It was this thing called Mediblock, MedX, Mediblock of all things. I think it went out. They had so many of these coins. Icon came in second to Mediblock, which is interesting. Never, ever, ever hear of Mediblock. But let's take a look at Icon. Okay, so there's a line there. Looks like a double bottom thing. It has the W pattern, right? If we go from the tops, I really don't like using that point. See, we can go like this. These 2 points, they're too close together. So I'm going to use, right around there. And then I'm using this one here. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to get 3, and there's 3. So I'm lining that up. That's pretty close. And it broke out. I'll be darned. Look at that. It broke out. It's out of jail. Run. Yeah. Wyckoff stuff once again. Big old selling climax. Automatic. So here, put in our trading range. Those colors. That's not thick enough. Hold on. Let me make those thicker for you. There. Okay, trading range. There we go. So it's in the lower 25% range. And it's done some tests. So it's going up, and so we'll see. Take a look at the volume here. Pretty good volume. So it's taken some volume to push it up, and not that much. That means there's a lot of downward pressure on this thing. Okay, if there weren't a lot of buy orders, and it took hardly any money, This thing could have shot up way up here to the top, but it didn't. So that means that there's still a lot of selling pressure. So with that selling pressure, they might try to take it up or see if they can bring it down, just to see how much further they can bring it down, and then they'll test again and start the game over, and then they'll see, or else, it could go whatever. But yeah, check out Wyckoff. But this is interesting. Wyckoff deals a lot with volumes and stuff like that, but it is from a that's not an Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve would be like that. So that's Adam and Steve. Double bottom, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this thing could dump, and it could keep on going. All right. Look at this general trend. Trend is your friend, and it just basically broke out of that. Okay, on little volume. So we'll see. Best of luck. I know Icon has really been hyped and stuff in the past, but that was the past. Where is this project today? How would you compare it to Digibyte? Would you rather have $1 worth of Icon or $1 worth of Digibyte? If you only had $1 to spend and you had to spend it all. Anyway, so that's Icon, ICX. So I'm neutral right now. I'm neutral to Icon. There's not bad energy. There's not good energy. It's just neutral, man. But yeah, at the bottom too. Yeah, absolutely. 1, 2, 3 hits at the bottom. She says, Digibyte is the one. Yeah, it's a pretty cool coin, I must say. Barry DGB. Barry is a wealth of information about DGB, man. He knows his stuff. Hey, how's it going from the Netherlands? Vigenzi. I would say Gutdau, but I think, no, that's Dansk. Not too far away, but Vigenzi, how's it going, man? Thanks for watching. Mimi, what a cool username. Smash up the likes, people. Absolutely, smash up the likes. I do a terrible job marketing myself. So like, share, get notified. Make sure you hit that little bell, because as you can see, like right now, this is what, 11 o'clock right now, Pacific Standard Time. And that's a really unorthodox time to have a live video, isn't it? I should be out at a party or something. I don't know. This is a party. What am I saying? This is a party. Yeah, so hit up the likes. It really helps the channel. That's for sure. And leave comments and stuff. That helps out too. I love to read your comments and the insights you have. I tell you, it's like my viewers and stuff. If you go back and you read the other comments, you'll say like, wow, these are like good comments and stuff. It's like, yeah, they actually have something of interest to say. It's way cool. So Adam likes, haha, love your cool commentary. Thanks, man. Let me move up. Thanks everyone for watching, man. I swear I have the best. I can't say enough. Thanks for watching. Okay, so Michael says, I'm really interested in the psychic aspect of life, especially when it can be combined with cryptos. Yeah, let me tell you about that. And I just got done teaching a class at a university where I talked about, I was having a class basically on how you can expand your senses. Okay, not just like psychic stuff, but let's just call them senses, okay, because we all have them. And they loved that. But as far as that being with crypto, because what I do a lot too is I give readings and stuff like that for people where they have questions about, like, maybe they're this one, I think a person was writing on a book, and they were stuck. They had writer's block, and they just wondered, which they were looking for some type of direction of which way it should go. And so I was doing a reading, going into the energy of the book and stuff like that. And they had this one question, and then all of a sudden this word like ether came down. It was like ether, or I'm pretty sure it was ether that came down. It might have been something else, but let's just say it was ether for the sake of argument. This is like a couple years ago now. And so what I did is, like, I actually had to look it up on the internet. I'm thinking, like, crypto, what is this garbage? This is like tiddlywinks. A bunch of worthless stuff. Oh man, I was so naive then. But anyway, I started looking into it, and I invested, and I've been looking at it and going in, and then what happened is that how I looked at it is that I got some really cool, like, energy and information during the reading for this person. And so after they left, I actually went into the energy of this of the crypto market as a whole. And there was just so much energy there, and it was so broad. It's like it covered the earth. And this is like 2016, guys, okay? And it just covered the earth. And I'm thinking, holy cow, this is something. And so I started doing views on coins and stuff like that. And if you check in my there's like a link below on the future of Bitcoin, or Bitcoin's future, something like that. It's in the link below. If you watch that video, it's a summary of readings that I've done for myself and for other people on Bitcoin, and where it's going to go in general. And it might blow you away. There's a lot of things that have already hit in that video that would have been laughed at when I actually posted it. I think I brought up something, for instance, give you something specific about banks coming out with their own coins, and I said, think of B of A coin. And it looks like JP Morgan beat them to the punch, because I think there's going to be a B of A coin, whatever they call it. I was going to say something derogatory, but I won't. But I think JP Morgan beat them to the punch. And Bank of America has a lot of patents on crypto, doesn't they? But anyway, going back to the energy, that's what got me into this thing. I'm thinking, holy cow, I can actually go and remote view cryptos. Way cool. So quite interesting. But it is a skill that you can learn, and I'm really debating whether or not to actually have classes on it, if it's worth my time, because what it'll be is it'll be classes on how to actually go into the energy. It's meditative in nature. You can do it. It takes practice. So if people are willing to practice, and I'll charge a fair amount. I'm not going to charge a Bitcoin a class or anything like that. No, but it'll be probably like a 3 or 4 week class where we go on Zoom and we practice together. I don't know if anyone's interested in that. Put it down below, and I'll start working on a class and teach people how to remote view cryptos, because frankly it's fun. I mean, it's fun. Anyway, thanks for the question. If you have any more questions about that, put them below, or after the video and stuff like that. Christoph wants to know if I have a DGB wallet. Yes, I do. I do have a DGB wallet. I hooked it up last night, and it was fun. I did the little chat thing, which was their foundation page for their DigiID. I think it's, where was it here? Digibyte forums. Come on, thing. Yeah, so if you go to the website there on your phone, you can play with it, and it will scan that in. It'll tell you, okay, your address is this or whatever, and you can do like a little chat demo. I had it up on my computer and on my phone. I was like saying hi, test, back and forth. Pretty cool. So like I said, I just got introduced to DigiByte, and I'm looking at spinning up a full node, man. Formatted the machine, getting ready. I had a spare computer hanging around, and it's literally just sitting collecting dust. So yeah, full node, yeah, why not? Put Linux on there, Ubuntu, yeah. Oh, if yes, please add to my channel. Okay, will do. I'll stick it in the. I don't even know how to do that. I am so new. I will add it to my channel. Thanks for the tip. In other words, I don't know how to do it yet, but I'll figure it out. Okay. I am so new to DigiByte, but it's cool. And Michael says his is on his Ledger Nano. I store my BTC, ETC, XRP, and DGB on it. That is an excellent place to do it. Yeah, it's I have like zero coins on my phone or on my computer. I don't have any. All right, and I'm not going to say what I do, but I don't have any coins on my computer or on any of my phones. And you have yours on a ledger, so I would say that's yeah. How's that working out for you? For good things about the ledger. Wow, Christoph has been in DGB since 2016. Loves it. Holy cow. If you guys didn't know, it started in 2014. So he's like an OG, man. Awesome, Christoph. Okay, so Michael says, I feel DGB is safer in a cold wallet. Am I right or just paranoid? Well, I'll tell you from a developer point of view, if it's online, you run a risk. Still very curious about HDAC. As I said, Hyundai is huge. Do not discount Hyundai. Okay? That's equivalent, well, not quite, but it's like DNVGL is to VeChain as Hyundai is to this, okay? Huge. In other words, I'm getting energy about it, okay? I'm getting energy around it. Hyundai is huge. They're here's a general crypto trend. Companies, what we're seeing an interesting thing. We're seeing a divergence away from government issued fiat all over the world, right? And they're running away. People are getting nervous. If you're in Italy, you're pretty nervous. Venezuela, I mean, you're not nervous anymore, you're crying. But people are getting pretty nervous. Companies are getting very nervous. And so we're starting to see companies come out. We just had Facebook announce, right? And they're actually going to have a stable coin. Imagine that. In other words, they'll be acting in the capacity of almost like a bank. Banks are issuing their own coins, their own currency. JPM, huge. That one can actually be backed by silver because they own the silver. They own the silver to do it. Bank of America, backed by fiat. But anyway, you guys get the idea. But yeah, you see IBM in the mix. IBM, will they issue their own coin? Well, have they? Interesting, yeah. They're also working with Stellar. Interesting things. So you see this. I mean, you have the we're not having monopolies in the coins for the companies, but the companies aren't a monopoly, but they're an oligopoly. Okay, where it's the importance of the companies are creating their own currencies. And I think at the last video I mentioned something about like how we kind of had a model of this in the past with the airlines issuing their own bonus points or travel miles, stuff like that. And they're basically issuing their own currency to a small extent, to a small degree, which would have been a fantastic use case for cryptos at that time. But anyway, so Hyundai is just hopping on to a big trend, and the larger companies can definitely do it. Okay, they already have the computers in place to run the network. They already have that. They have the IT staff. They can definitely pay them to work, to get some guys to work on it full time. They have the vendors. They already have the vendor agreements. Say, yeah, if you want to get paid, within 30 days, you get paid using HDAC. If you want to get paid within 90 days, then you do it with yen or won or whatever, rubles, whatever, dollars. Yeah, so we'll pay you within 30 days to use our coin. We'll pay you within 90 days if you want fiat. Expect that, and that type of pressure. Mimi says the EliPal. Yeah, EliPal, cold wallet. Interesting. I've seen some videos on that. It's like a phone, guys, and yeah, not hooked up. Looks pretty cool. Thanks, Mimi. Pathfinder wants to know, what do I think of the rumors going around that the exchanges don't have the actual coins? No, they don't. No, they don't. Some do, okay? Some do, right? Some do. A lot of the coins are on OTC. We still have Mt. Gox. Okay, Mt. Gox still has a lot of coins, that Japanese dude, right? And we have the Wall Street gangs glamoring, trying to get as much Bitcoin as they can. Okay, and also one that's on like a lot of exchanges on a lot of the hedge funds was ZIL, Z-I-L, Zilliqa, and that was an interesting thing too. So yeah, but a lot of the exchanges, I don't think they actually have the coins. They're doing fractional reserve lending, and it's just like that one dude in Canada, right? That catastrophe, where you get an order in for a coin, and then that'd take a while because you'd have to go and buy it on another exchange, get it transferred, and it was like, really? Come on. Yeah. Check out Gemini. I like Gemini. I have good energy about Binance. I have good energy about Qcoin. Okay. Those are, and I have good energy about OceanX. Okay. Thank you for the question, Pathfinder. Fawad says, One Chain has partnered with a large telecom giant. Awesome. Good for them. Don't give me any information about One Chain. I'm going to go and do a reading on them. Okay? Michael says, no dev team moving to Aunt. TKY moving to Aunt. TKY is not moving to Aunt. More like Aunt would be moving to TKY. The only thing TKY would be people moving to Aunt for is to help Aunt integrate their coin with TKY for the identity verification aspect of it, because TKY has the exclusive rights for identity verification in China, and for real identity stuff. Just username and password in a website doesn't count, right? But for irrefutable stuff that can be held in court, TKY has the contract. Aunt does not, but Aunt specifies that, hey, they have an ID solution. In China, that's BS. Okay, unless they're integrating the keys technology, which very well could be. So they might have some developers moving over there to help Ontology integrate with that. Because keep in mind that the key is the ID part. It's not competing with a lot of coins at like what a lot of the coins are trying to do and achieve. The key is like ID, and so they might be integrating their services and stuff with a lot of other coins. Okay? Service provider to other coins. That's why I see it anyway. And Christoph says 2 a.m. here. Wow, man. Thanks for watching, Christoph. I appreciate it. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Red Pool, is it time to sell Theta? It's always time to sell Theta. No, just joking. Let's go take a look at Theta. So let's get out of Qcoin here. Theta. Theta, interesting idea, but I prefer Netflix. That's just me. Oh, Netflix isn't a crypto? Oh, I'll be darned. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. We'll do a quick markup. Let's go to the... Oh, fibber me jiggers. Click that. Okay. What is going on? Okay, there. Fine. What? What's going on with you, Binance? Oh man, look at that. That's completely natural, isn't it? Completely natural. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's highly technical. Let's see. Some little spikes here in the volume. Notice how low the volume was here, but how high that spiked. Is it time to sell or buy? You know, I can't tell you that, but look at the chart. What happens when somebody smiles? What do they do after that? That looks like what kind of flag is this, you know? Does it look like... Let's go here, let's go here. What kind of flag, if at all, does that look like? Yeah. What is this? A parabolic? Yeah. Where's its previous resistance? I don't know. Is there a ton of interest to shoot it up higher? I don't know. You tell me. Let's look at it on the daily, on the weekly. Oh, look, the happy face is still there. Cool. Oh, you gotta have fun with this stuff. Oh, come on, thing. Gotta see the happy face. Okay, yeah, look at that wick. And, yeah, so look at the volume. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 interesting days out of this whole time period. Well, this is on the week. Okay, 4 weeks. Look at right here. Low volume. So it can, and has demonstrated it can go down. It's demonstrated it can go flat, and it's demonstrated it can go up. So should you buy or sell now? I don't know. Well, the optimum time to sell would have been right there, right? Right up here. Just from this, looking at this chart, I mean, yeah, son. The optimum place would be at the top. And the least optimum would be way down here. Of course. But as far as should you buy or should you sell, I can't tell you that, man. That's your own call. Okay? What does your gut instinct tell you? Alright? From just having that question, it sounds like you're getting a little bit nervous. Which would you be more comfortable doing? Hanging on or selling? Have you seen any profit? Let's say, for instance, you got it down here. So that's, let's say 1,200. Because you're like super duper uber good trader. And you got it at 1,200. And now it's at 36. That's 300%. Okay? Not too shabby. Or, could it go up higher? Sure, it could go up higher. Yeah. Could it go lower? Yeah. But right now, if you got down here, just where it's at right now, that's, what, 3 times, right? I don't know. Are you happy with that or not? I don't know. You tell me. But as far as, you know, I can't say that. That's, I can't tell you what to do. Except follow your gut, follow your instincts, follow your head. Follow your heart. Michael says, ask Chico. Crypto Chico. Yeah, he's entertaining to watch. I will tell you this, he's from Chico, California. Oh my gosh, they have like the best pancake place in Chico. Heck, I would drive 3 hours for some stupid pancakes. Anyway. So Christoph likes the way of, basically likes my point of view. Well, thank you. Says I'm holding theta for a long time. Yeah, you can hold it for a long time. It's like that. I'll be holding for another 2-3 years. I'm really don't care what it does. You know, because that's where the energy is. And if you know, I'm not a swing trader, I'm not a day trader, and that's just me. And whatever trading thing you do, hey, that's what you do too. It's whatever works out for you. Oh, Christoph said try to short it and lost. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can try to short stuff over there. In the U.S., that'd be illegal because we can't short on BitMEX and stuff. Not legally. Yeah, watch out. Watch out for those shorts. Sometimes they fall off. Oh, man. Let's see. Going through here. Icon at 28 cents seems super low. That's what Red Pool says. Let's go look at ICX again. Is it on USDT? Yeah. Typical Binance. Nice interest here. Nice green interest. What's up with that Bollinger Band? There must have been a super duper huge wick. Way down, it's not showing. That's odd. Let's look at it. Look at versus ETH. Trend is your friend, my man. Trend is your friend. Yeah, we looked at that. Could go up, right? Could go up. This could just be one great big old bear flag, right? We'll see. Could be super low. Well, looks like right now, I mean, yeah, broke out, perhaps. Yeah, so best of luck to the icon holders out there. Christoph says Theta would be great, but please check energy of Theta. I did, and there is an energy. Gets killed by competition. That was the energy. No long-term energy. I'm talking 3-5 years out, okay? That doesn't mean in the meantime that there's not going to be plenty of nice opportunity. It's been pumped. Doesn't mean it can't be pumped again. My keyboard bothers you, sorry. It's a mechanic keyboard, but that thing is the bomb. Once you try mechanical keyboards, you don't go back. Yeah, so there's Theta. I mean, nice returns. I mean, you had a nice return here. I mean, nice opportunity in the middle. And then, nice one here. So you could have gone in and then out and then in and then out and 300%, right? If you like a project, go for it, man. Follow your gut, follow your instinct, okay? JB says XYO pairing or partnering with Microsoft. Interesting. Microsoft is another one that's going to be getting into crypto, right? They definitely have the capability to to make crypto on their own. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm also looking at something from Dell. Energy out there for Dell to do the same. Oh, buy our computers with Dell crypto and then you can get a discount. Stuff like that. It's part of a trend. Look for it, okay? I'm not saying there's any news or stuff like that out there. I'm just saying watch for stuff like that in the future. So things partnering with businesses and companies like that, yeah, that's the way. Dash. Want me to look at Dash? Haven't looked at Dash in a long time. Oops. Big old spike. That's what's doing it. Is it on a different exchange? Maybe BTC. Let's try Bittrex. Molto bene. Big old spikes over here to the left. So what do we have here? This is on the daily. It's had a nice long-term general gradual increase. Those are always nice to see. Try to line this up a little bit better, looking for the bottoms. So here we have 1, 2, 3 touches, almost 4. So I'm liking that line, and it's broke below that line. All right. More recent trend, looking for the number of touches. Here, 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 here. Yeah, here. Yeah, I don't like that one. I like that one better. Oh yeah, I like that one better. And then also here, when we go down there, I'm looking at touches here, here, here. And it almost cuts through the average of those. You see that? I like that a lot. So that is like the line. And isn't that interesting? It's starting over. It's a new game. So to me, I'm neutral on this. It's a wait and see where it goes. Because when it's like that, it's like consolidating, just continuing. Could be a new game. This was the other game. It started Wyckoff up here. Distribution. Okay? Dump the bags to the people that they collected, probably way down here and here. Well, no, they sold it already here. That's a new game. So they were buying here and here is when they were buying. Shot it up. This was accumulation, and then they dumped the bags on the people. Boom. And so they got rich and you got poor. That's how the game works, if you didn't know. They get rich and you get poor. That's the name of the game. And yeah, and so looks like game starting over. So we'll see where it goes, okay? It's a new game. And that's from like a psychology point of view. Not everything is straight lines and everything like that. It's what are they doing? What are they trying to accomplish? They're trying to take your money. That's what they're trying to accomplish. And it looks like they did a good job of it so far. So congrats to the to the whales. Yay, good job, whales. Doing good, man. They did real good up here. But as far as doing a Wyckoff stuff like that, there's not a big bounce up for an automatic rally. You know, like this. This one, if it is a failed rally. Say, oh, what about this one? That's a failed rally. So they're doing, and so what are they doing? Trend is your friend, right? They're testing the low. They want to get a jump like here, and then it'll go like that, and then it'll go like that, and then there'll be an automatic rally. So check out Wyckoff. So there you go. Good old Dash. But for a long time, that's a really nice line. Okay? When I look at that, I look and say, okay, what's the actual... I pull out the trend line and get the angle on it. And if that's like around 10 or 15%, that's a 4%, basically. Maybe not. I kill that. Let me bring it up here. Make sure I have auto scale on. I'm just drawing the line parallel. Yeah, pretty dang close to 10%. Yeah. They hit it right where they wanted to. This thing is completely controlled, which is okay. We're okay with that, right? But right now, yeah, we'll see where it goes. It's a new game. So right now I'm neutral. We'll see where it goes. And that is Dash. And this is versus BTC on the daily on Bittrex. What's the energy on JPM coin? Man, forcing it down somebody's throat. That's the energy. Not cod liver oil, but castor oil. That's the stuff you drink to make you throw up or whatever. It's it's like they're forcing their vendors, their clients, their good buddy customers or whatever to use it. It's a power thing. It's a control thing. Okay. I prefer Digibyte. That's what I say. Can they get the general public to use it? Oh man, they'd have to have some type of law to force people to use it, like the Petro, which I'm sure they'll try to get done, but nothing from that. Laughable energy. Okay, it's more sickening than anything. Oh, so Michael says, haha, the XRP community seems to think they will be B of A's coin. No, B of A is doing their own. Why do you think they have all those patents? You think B of A is going to let some external company control their money? Please. Please, that's a pipe dream, man. 589 means, moon would be 0.589 cents, okay? It didn't even hit that, did it? Didn't even hit that. Here's my chart on XRP. What is that thing doing? I'll buy down here. Oh, maybe that's too high. The chart doesn't go that low for my buy box. No, I'm joking. I used to really love XRP. Thing is with XRP is that we're waiting to see for American Express to rise its head, because that's another trend to where companies are doing it. It's not going to be Bank of America's coin. It's going to be American Express's. And so if that ever comes to fruition, or they want to do something else on their own, we'll see. Okay. And so this is XRP versus USDT, and even versus ETH. So right now, yeah, it's classical head and shoulders. Right now it's going in between this trading range here. It's not doing much. And yeah, I actually expected it to come down a lot before it has, but I'm looking for it to come down anytime. We'll see. That's usually what happens with the head and shoulders, but it could just continue along and bump up, right? It's the market. No guarantees on anything, but I'm out of it. Best luck of those that are still in it. I don't have anything against this coin per se, but some of the stuff the community says is outlandish, and it's more laughable than not, and that's really too bad, because XRP is actually a more serious coin than their community. That's their community is actually doing the coin an injustice. Anyway, that's my opinion. They can hate me. I know I had close to like 500 people unsubscribe because I said like XRP is gonna do this. I'm like, okay, see ya. Whatever, man. If you can't take it, what do you say to that, right? Best of luck to him. Really, best of luck to him. Yeah, Todd says more skills for your toolbox. Yep. Yep. RV is a skill. Same as learning TA. Same as learning Wyckoff. Same as learning Bill Williams. Educate yourself. Okay. Education isn't bad. Todd Light says he likes the Ledger. Okay, the Ledger S. They have a blue out now, right? A new one. It looks pretty cool. I think it has more storage capacity, that type of stuff. Better screen. And, good for Ledger. Really, I mean, just for a company. They started out small and they really grew. And that's, from a capitalist point of view, that's awesome to see. They employ people and stuff. So that's like cool. That's real world stuff. Oh, just the address of DGB in my video description. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and put that in. Thanks. Just the public one, though. My thoughts on Coinbase and its new partner. Pretty much flatline. They really blew it. They really... See, I don't know if they really blew it or it was orchestrated to where we had all of these people wanting to get on and have accounts, and all of a sudden their systems couldn't handle it and they couldn't sign on, so we couldn't get all this new blood into the market and push it up even more. And that's what really should have happened. I did a video where I said that where Bitcoin was supposed to go up like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 more than it was, and this was like near the top, and then it didn't, and it's because that was one of the primary reasons, because the exchanges went down, so they couldn't get new sign-ins, so people could actually go in and put in new money to bump it up. Totally orchestrated. Okay. Totally orchestrated. Their new partner. So I don't think much of it. They got to do what they got to do to stay relevant, but man, they're going to have NASDAQ actually, I think, come in, and NASDAQ is going to be the exchange everyone is going to compete with. We'll see. That's just a guess, okay? But if I was an investor and all of a sudden I can actually get Bitcoin on NASDAQ or get Digibyte on NASDAQ, how cool would that be? And you know that it's safe and sound, and you have your keys, that you can pull your keys off. And of course you never leave your keys or stocks on the exchange. You always get your stock certificates, right? Yeah. But... So we'll see. And we can look at XRP right here, speaking of it. It just got listed. What happened? Where was the big, huge pump? None. There's absolutely none. Which really tells you about the relevancy of Coinbase, pretty much. So what is Coinbase for? Coinbase is where people go. They buy Bitcoin or Ether or Litecoin, and then they transfer it to a different exchange. That's all they use them for. Okay? And now we're having stuff where people are looking into all this prior knowledge, or people trading, insider trading type of stuff, or whatever. Coinbase is just getting ripped. It doesn't have a lot of... It's not going away. But energy on the new partner, just same as XRP, minimal. Okay? Thanks for the question. Thanks for the question, Todd. Maybe remote view exchanges. Yeah, NASDAQ came up, actually. NASDAQ came up as a big boy, same as OceanX. What's the most undervalued coin? Digibyte's one of them. The Key's one of them. VeChain is one of them. Zilliqa, Holochain, Ambrosis. There's a lot of undervalued coins. Okay. Check out the ones. The coins that I like are like they have real world use cases. Okay, they're not games. They're not gambling. They're not predictive markets. They're not AI. But they have real use cases. I really like logistics. So any type of asset tracking, stuff like that. Asset tokenization is a big trend, is a big crypto trend. So stuff that can do tokenization are interesting. But keep in mind the whole market is down. I mean it's way down. So just about everything is undervalued. Yeah, DGB, Sleeping Giant. Yep. That's like its motto, man. Christoph says, I have a beautiful aura. Well, thank you. Teach people about DGB. Bless and reward. Money side effect of success. Yeah. Money is a side effect of success. That's right. If you follow the energy, the money will come. If you follow the money, it'll run away. And we have people giving each other advice. That's cool. You guys can give each other advice. I just can't. You know when to buy and sell. If you have, like, say, sell it now and you want to put that in, go ahead. I mean, I just can't give out that advice, all right? So Todd Sear said, sell, take profits. Yeah, take profits, guys. Don't forget to take profits. People got mad at me at XRP because I took profits way up here. Oh my god. He's taking profits? That means he hates the coin. He's selling it. It's like, no, man. When it's low, I might buy some again. It's like you never can go back to it. What else Todd say? Oversold the RSI. Yeah, people like looking at that RSI, don't they? Yeah, let the market come to you. Yeah, that's another saying is trend is your friend. Yeah, buy low, sell high. Yeah, bunch of common horse sense, common knowledge type of stuff. A lot of people forget because they freak out, get FOMO or whatever. And Christoph says, staying with Theta. Hey, there you go. That works for you. Great. Follow your gut. Follow your instincts. It's your money, not mine. But I don't mean it that way. I mean it like, hey, it's if it's good for you, it's good for you. I don't have any Theta. I mean, I'm kind of neutral to it. It's really cool that it went up so much. That's like awesome. 300% up. Like right now, that's awesome. I'm sure a lot of people are happy with Theta. And yeah, they are going on their mainnet, aren't they? They're having a swap very, very soon, where they're having the Theta and also their fuel. So that could also be the cause of the big pump. VeChain was supposed to pump like that, but it didn't. It had a very boring swap when it went onto its main chain. No problems with the swap. You know, like EOS was having problems and stuff. None with VeChain. Went smooth. Totally unexciting. Anyway, so yeah, that's coming up for Theta. So best of luck to them. I hope they don't have any problems and stuff. You know, I mean, this is crypto, and I don't wish bad on any coin. That's for sure. Wow. No, I'm not gonna say it. David says, just tuned in. Digibyte for the win. There you go. Digibyte. Yeah, I like Digibyte, man. Really interesting project. If you haven't, if you missed the video, go back and check out the beginning. We covered it. And just some things to learn, to know and stuff like that. It's interesting project. And Hanji Yo asked for me to take a look at IOST. Well, let's go take a look at IOST. What should we look at it? Let's look at BTC on Bittrex. What kind of garbage is this? Look at this. That's awful. Who wants that? Ugh. Never seen anything like that. That's like... you're gonna get a nosebleed. That's like pretty cool though. I'm being facetious. So that's pretty cool. Let's look at it. Maybe Huobi. This is... Let me look at IOST, BTC, Huobi. Is there Huobi here? Okay, so this has more data. Lot of coins look like this coin, okay? A lot of coins look like this. At its low, market turnaround, right here, market turned around, it changed character, and then it starts going up. A lot of coins look like that. And this is on IOST versus BTC on the daily. Changing character. Boom. So, this whole thing, this whole manipulation up thing is gone. The percentage gain here, it has to come back up here, which is the main, you can say main line of resistance or support, but if you looked at the market lately on how it's been working with these Jedi candles and Bart Simpson heads and stuff, they don't care about support or resistance. They just do their thing. It's more of a psychological thing. So everything dumped here, right? Okay, now it's going up. They're doing a test. They're doing a test. How high can we get it go? Can we get it going? It came up here. People say, oh, that's support. Yeah, it could be, but right around this range, yeah, whatever. But that's where the market turned over. It's whipping back up again. So, we'll see. I mean, it can go up. It looks like to me it's trying to define its trading range. It hasn't done that yet. So, to me, this spells, and this is not only for this coin, but other coins and general patterns like this, is that when it looks for a trading range, it tests the top and it tests the bottom. Okay? Then it finds a trading range, and then they see, okay, well, how much can I bump it up? How much can I bump it down? And they figure that out, and then they want to get it up here. And actually what they want to do is they want to buy down here, and then they want to push it up and then sell at the top. That's the setup of what they're trying to accomplish on their end, so they can purchase low and sell high and dump the bags. That is the general overall game. The game is they win, you lose, unless you are aware of such things and how to pick them out. That's why I keep on talking about Wyckoff, because this market is pretty much completely manipulated, and TA doesn't do much for manipulated markets. Let's put it this way. It doesn't work so hot in crypto. It works pretty good in more liquid markets like NASDAQ and Forex and NYSE and stuff like that, okay? FTSE. But cryptos doesn't work so good. It's manipulated by a few players. And so that's when you go and you look at the psychology thing. And this is more than Elliott waves, okay? You want something that goes deeper, and that would be Wyckoff. And as I said, you can go on to Amazon. Let's go to Amazon. Great big river, right? We'll go to the Amazon River. Oh, what is this garbage? It's 135 books. Ooh, 135 bucks. That's a lot. 15 bucks. Okay, so, you know, there's some books here, and you can find some cheaper or whatever. Looks like Kindle might be your way. But you can see, you want stuff by Richard D. Wyckoff, okay? And you can find, I think, yeah, so it looks like Kindle would be your way. Yeah, but he has some books out there, and then there's been a lot of other, actually, if you go to YouTube, there's some people that talk about Wyckoff and stuff like that. Anyway, check it out. Do your research. Knowledge is always good. Yeah, Dances reluctantly says Digibyte isn't as sexy as many other cryptos. Yep, that's right. So Dances thinks, yeah, there's some interest for a modest investment. Yeah, guys, don't invest more than you're willing to risk, that you can afford to lose. Also, another thing is, you know, how much are you going to put in? You have this risk-reward ratio and all that good stuff. So only put in what you're comfortable putting in and actually can afford to lose, okay? Because this is a very risky market. G-Slick F. Hey, G-Slick, I was watching one of your videos tonight. Good job, man. He's asking, check out his channel, G-Slick. Okay? Give him some love. G-Slick F wants, what energy do I get from Pundi X? Interesting. I'm getting I get undulating energy, and I'm just going to draw it here to show you like the energy waves I'm getting. I'm getting energy like a sine wave, and this more has to deal with actual market vendor penetration, okay, for the usage of the coin. And I'm getting a lot of resistance, a lot of interest, but then a lot of resistance. And a word comes up to mind when I've looked at it in the past. And I'll give you that word. Backlash. Okay, backlash. And what that basically is, or it could be spelled differently, like backlash. Anyway, it means kickback, like a kickback, like a bribe, like you have to pay for something, okay? And that's a lot of the energy that I'm getting with this coin, that they could really be out there with their stuff, but it's like they have to pay people off. It's really odd. I don't know what's going on with Pundi X. All I know is I think they might have some like hardware stuff. I don't know hardly anything about them other than I've heard them talk about hardware stuff, but actually getting the market penetration for their coin out there, and or the hardware is people want to get paid. They want the money. And that's really weird. It must be from like India or something like that, because that's how India runs, and that's how some other countries run. Iran used to be like that, big time. Nothing ran like that. Mexico runs like that a lot of times. So it's something like that. That's the main energy that I'm getting for that coin. It's not that it's a bad coin or whatever. Good energy as far as the project itself. It's just it's having difficult times actually getting in. It's like not easy. Okay, good team, all that good stuff, but it's not easy. It's not as easy as it naturally should be. Hope that answers your question. Hey, Fangs is here. Hey, Fangs, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Yeah, and energy on Dent, neutral energy. It hasn't popped up on the radar. Nothing like Digibyte has. I mean, it's pretty neutral. I mean, Digibyte has lots of energy. Dent is just kind of hum, so I'm neutral to it. So Christoph says, great humble entertainment, brother. Well, thank you, Christoph. I appreciate you being here. It's only what is it, 3 a.m. now? I don't know what time it is there. Doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. And sometimes these videos, I only meant to keep this video like 20 minutes, but I have so much fun talking to you guys. It's like hell. Just keep on talking about this stuff. You guys have really good questions, and so yeah, I'm happy to answer questions because we all love crypto. And no, I'm not being facetious like that. Crypto is like the bomb. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notified. It helps the channel. Okay. And then also, if you like a coin, put down why you like the coin in the comments. Spread the love. Okay. And then try to put specifics. Why do you love it? Just it's going to the moon. No, put a specific. Try to give actual knowledge that might entice somebody to go and do research on it. But yeah, like, subscribe, get notified. Thanks everyone for watching. You guys are like awesome. So Mimi, let's see. Where would I go to buy Digibyte safely? From my bank account to buy Digibyte. From your bank account. Well, it depends where you're at. If you're in the U.S., get hooked up with Coinbase. And then from Coinbase, get, the BTC or the Ether transferred over to, where is the main thing? Bittrex. Let's go look at the exchanges. So on CoinGecko, which runs a hell of a lot faster than that CME thing, and I don't get as many virus warnings or whatever from their stupid ads like malware. I do get it from this site, but not as many as from CMC. But anyway, so you pull up Digibyte. And of course, it's the Blue D exchanges. Popular one, sponsored, not even going to look at. This is interesting. System Coin. Coinfield is a popular one that's in Canada. Okay. So if you're in Canada, check them out. If you're in the US, check out Bittrex or Qcoin. Okay. Those are the ones I like. Coinfield, yeah, I'd sign up on Bittrex because I'm in the U.S. before I would Coinfield. But there's a lot of there's good volume. You want something that has pretty decent volume. Okay. So here, Qcoin isn't too bad a volume, right? It's at 18, and Coinfields is at 180. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot more liquidity there. Which, I mean, it makes a difference, but safely? What do? You transfer the BTC or whatever over to one of these exchanges, you get it on, you get the coin, and then you put it in your wallet, or you get it off the exchange, however you do that, right? There you go. Lots of videos on on YouTube, I'm sure you can find about how to get it off the off of that. But that's what you do. Get it off of the exchange. Do cold paper wallet, hardware wallet. When I say hardware, I mean like a Trezor or Nano or something. Okay. One of those LEPay things or whatever those are. Those look pretty cool. But yeah, that's what you do. Safely, I mean, that's as safe as you can get, I guess. I mean, we try. There's nothing that's 100% safe. And then, yeah, keep in mind, I mean, if you're going to do like substantial amount, if you have a small amount, who cares? Leave it on the exchange, right? But, I mean, if you have a larger amount, get it off the exchange. And then also, depending on how much you have, you might want to have multiple hardware wallets. And then what you do is you have them located in different geographical locations. So you'd have one in a safety deposit box, you'd have one someplace else, one in another, whatever, and you split it up, okay? It just depends how much you're putting in. If it's a small amount, it's like, $50. It's like, I mean, the hardware wallet's going to cost more. But, follow your own thing. But usually, if you're in the U.S., you're on board with Fiat Coinbase, get the BTC or ETH, transfer it to an exchange, purchase the coin, pull the coin off, and put it in a hardware wallet. That's the general trend. And if anyone has any other suggestions, certainly put them down. So they can take a look at it and get knowledge. I mean, there's a lot of people that are really knowledgeable about that. So leave suggestions on how you would do it. Thanks for the question. G-Slicks wants to know on Kin. Once again, not so much, man. There's a lot of coins out there just so ho-hum. And Kin, nothing. It hasn't popped up. There haven't been many coins that have popped up on my radar to where it's like, oh my gosh, I have to take a look at this. Okay? There's not a lot of them. A handful of coins. And usually that happens when they have some type of world-changing energy about them. It's not energy as far as, oh, they're going to skyrocket in price. That's not the kind of energy I'm talking about. I'm talking about where they are actually going to have some type of significance in our society in the future. Kin hasn't popped up. Doesn't mean it can't. Digibyte wasn't there for a long time. Something happened. Somebody made a decision to do something. Somebody made a change to go a different way. Somebody did something. All of a sudden brought it up on my radar. The very next day I had a viewer ask me, oh, take a look at Digibyte. And I'm thinking, oh wow, isn't that odd? So I went and I did a viewing on it. And whammo. It's like, man, this thing has some serious stuff around it. Kin, I'm neutral. G-Slick. So thanks for the comment there, man. Appreciate it. It says great content. Love the channel. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen any of G-Slick's F's stuff, does stuff on Digibyte, hey, go spread the love. We're all in this together, man. Dances reluctantly says Digibyte is on the KuCoin exchange. Absolutely it is. If that's where I get it. Okay, I like KuCoin. Oh yeah, you can get it on yobit.net. Yeah. Let's see, KuCoin, Digibyte. So yeah, look at all these. Look at all these exchanges. It's been around for a while. I mean, so it all depends on, she had a stipulation in there of safety, and I mean, my gosh, that other Canadian exchange. Hopefully, Coinfield is running on 2 laptops instead of just one, right? Oh man. But yeah, thanks for putting down your suggestions for 'em. USD to Digibyte. Yeah, you can do that on Bittrex. Fang says the force is strong in the key. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you guys haven't looked at the key, do your research on it, man. It's TKY. It's on KuCoin. Check out their Reddit. Check out their page. Huge government partnerships. It's beyond belief. Oh, and Christoph says, for little experience, VertBase is best to exchange USD to DGB. Need a DGB wallet. Huh, cool. That's good advice. Haven't even gone to VertBase. Tell you the truth. Okay, Dances with Reluctantly brings something up here. Civic and Self-Key are potential competitors to the key, and maybe Persona, which seems sketchy, just came out and is on only one exchange, COSS. Okay, here's the deal. As far as identity verification goes in China, the key has exclusive rights to the government databases. Period. Now, if the key wants to move to Australia, then yeah, they could have competition. But in China, they are it. Okay? So says the key. They have exclusive rights. They have the Ministry of Human Resources and Social Security. China is not going to open their doors to the government databases to just something out there, okay? The key has the rights. So they say right now. Nothing out there has that type of commitment and in any coin for any type of agreement that I know of other than the key. The only one that comes close is VeChain. And VeChain has some pretty big stuff. They have the Shanghai gas. They have they just got that Beamer partnership thingy, but that's Beamer. But with the Chinese government, they also have like the drug safety thing. They have some other stuff going on, but the key for identity verification is like it in China. Okay? That's how I read it. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Check out, do the research for yourself to verify that. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure, as far as China is concerned, the key is it. Outside of China, hey, they have competition. Yeah. Thank you for the question, the input. Fangs asked, can the key go to $1? I've actually heard Catherine Lee thinking that, see, here's the thing. I don't know what it's going to go, but she said something on like transactions are going to be $5 to $15 for database lookups and the verification, right around there. Whether that's going to be 1 key's worth or 100 or 1,000 keys, I don't know. But could it go to $1? Sure, why not? The key's supposed to be meant for daily use, right? For daily use. Check out their, let's go to the key. They had a Twitter, so we'll go to TKY. They had a Twitter thing. A tweet. Is that what you call it? A tweet? Tweet. Let's go here to social. Twitter followers. Come on, thing. Helps if I click the right place. This one's pinned, so this is the key. What am I looking for again? Oh, yeah, can I go to $1? Yeah, check out their Twitter. And it was in like an AMA, okay? So they have links down here for the AMA. They don't do a lot of AMAs, so check that out. Also, another good thing for the key is their Reddit. Not a whole lot of activity, but they do an AMA like, I don't know, about every 3-4 months, okay? Neo's pissed off at him. That's for sure. Let's see. So you can look here. Look for their AMA. It's around someplace, maybe under their the top one here, the essential. This is where you get a lot of nice input. So here's Catherine, the chairwoman of the key. She has a medical and IT background. So read this. This is really cool. You know, there she is. Not fooling around. How the wallets. Yeah, look at all these partners in progress. It's like blah, blah, blah. So they have the AMAs listed in here. So check it out. As you can see, here's past AMAs. Wham. They do keep people informed. It's just not like every day, man. Okay? It's not every day. So like quarterly, okay? Which is like a normal company. But check them out. Look at all this stuff you can research. Watch the AMAs. Okay? Tons of information. But can I go to $1? Yeah, I can go to $1. It can go higher. I mean, it's at its low right now, right? I mean, it's sucking wind. I mean, it is bloody sucking wind, man. Let's go to the 30-day. So yeah, just kind of slow. This chart doesn't do it justice. The one on TradingView is a lot better. Here's IOST. VChain looks a lot like this too. Sucking wind. And the IOST, I mean, it's just being manipulated, man. It's being manipulated. But it looks like things are changing. There's energy for the whole market changing with the Fidelity coming up and all that stuff, okay? Things are changing. Check out the key. The key has good leadership. Absolutely. It does. They have a ton. They have like 300 developers too. They're making their own net. Fang says, very unique, the key, hence our interest. Well done on that pick. Well, thank you. Yeah, I really like the key. I still like Mediblock too. I picked Mediblock way back when. I haven't looked at that in a long time. I think it's MedX. Oh, this is on. Yeah. Yeah, MedX BTC. So that's what they call it. It's on Bittrex. It's just bouncing around. Trading range type of thing, right? People in Korea like this coin better than Icon. Yeah. I saw that was like a poll they had. They also have stuff going on with, I think it's like the teaching hospital for Harvard. Something like that. We're doing some type of research on how to integrate crypto into the medical field stuff. So here's MediBlock. Type in MediBlock, and then it's the X. Because I think they used to be on Qtum or something like that, and they switched over. Here we go. So let's look at their social. Sucking wind. No Reddit. Twitter. February 18th. Okay, so not too far back. New partnership announcement. Yay! Interesting. But yeah, it's obvious we're not hearing about this coin, but somehow the people in Korea are. Anyway, don't bank, let's check on mediblock.org. Okay, doctors, all that good stuff. Yeah. That's must be an anatomy class. Yeah. But anyway, check it out. Nice site, all that kind of stuff. But they've been around. They've been having their, check them out. That's all I'm going to say. And Ting Wang says, welcome to the GG family. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and Dan says, going back to the key, says, I've heard the same regarding the key and exclusive rights to the Chinese government. Yeah, they absolutely do have exclusive rights. So if we go to... Let's get out of here. Come on, thing. Where is it? There. Let's go to TKY. It's TKY. Come on. Come on. And their website, thekey.vip. Wait for it to load. I think it's because I'm streaming. Okay. So let's have it down here. Okay, let's read this. This is down at the bottom on their main page. The Key project team is now developing an identity verification (IDV) tool with blockchain-based dynamic multi-dimension identification (BDMI) by using personally identifiable information (PII), which is exclusively authorized by government authorities. The Key is a decentralized ecosystem of identity verification tool using national big data and blockchain. There you go. There's Catherine right there. So yeah, check them out. Very interesting. Okay. Most interesting project in the entire crypto space. Very, very, very interesting. Anyway, that's the Key. Check them out. Check out Digibyte. Check out VeChain. Check out HoloChain. Check out Zill. Lots of stuff. But the Key, top 3, TKY, VeChain, and Digibyte as far as world-changing energy out there. Thanks for the comment. Tang says, yeah, if you do research on cryptos, you'll end up at Digibyte. Yep. Anyway, guys, that's it. Calling it. It's kind of late. So you guys have a wonderful time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, get notified, put comments below, and you guys have a great weekend. What's left of it. All right, bye.